Hey gang, FLX Beer Reviews, back again with another episode of As the Beer Swirls, StreamYard Edition. My name's Dan.
My name is Mike.
And I'm, you want my real name?
Full government and your social, please.
Yes. Bank accounts, anything you got.
That's Jesse. That's Jesse from Bumpy Road Brews, formerly known as Bumpy Road Brewery.
I've already forgotten about that name.
Yeah, he doesn't like making beer. Anyways, today what brings us together is some good old Kettlehead. We're
familiar.
doing a little familiar. Bumpy's a little bit more. This is the Goat 2. This is a collaboration with Modest Man Brewing, and it comes in at 8% ABV, and it was canned on 10/27/2023. So we're about 2 weeks out, give or take.
Yeah, we're good.
This was brewed for the anniversary, correct, Bumpy?
It was at the anniversary thing.
Okay, so maybe it was right around the same time.
For the anniversary.
Yeah. Okay. So this is brewed with what is it?
You know it.
Valencia oranges, terpenes, CITRA, MOSAIC, and NECTARON.
All right, I knew you had it in you.
I've not had this.
Me neither.
Not had this.
Acura.
What
was the last one you said?
Audi. NECTARON. Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Trust us. We would never lie to you.
Never.
Jesse's had this, I believe, right?
I've had goat. I've had goat one.
Oh, you haven't had the goat 2?
Oh, you haven't had the sweet.
Okay,
so one can.
Okay, so I will say that I forgot to mention this is part 2 in the collab. They made one last year. I don't know if last year's hops are different. I could look that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that the canning, the label's different because I believe that it had a goat on both sides, so you can kind of turn the can. You'd see a goat here and a goat.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
It's just like half a goat now.
I'm just glad Dan got the same pour I did.
Yeah, my pour is hashtag proper glassware.
I was going to blame the hashtag proper glassware, but that's what it is.
It's a pint glass. It happens.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Jesse's like, let me get it in my fancy goblet.
Listen, people are going to just riot and just like leave comments. And by people, I mean 2 people are going to leave comments saying that I did the unspeakable where you do the nose thing. And
and then Billy Rossi will say cheers. That's it.
It did build a nice head.
It did. It's super fluffy.
It's going to break down.
Yeah, I mean, we can sit here for probably a good 40 minutes. I feel like this head's going to not dissipate.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's stagnant. It's not going anywhere.
It's very cottony. It just looks like a cloud on there, just hovered over this glass of just gorgeous looking hazy orange juice. It's fantastic looking.
Yeah. I was trying to leave some room for a nose, but
that was my plan as well. And,
it looks great. It looks like OJ.
It does. Spot on.
That milky orange.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, if I hold it up in the light, it just glows, baby. Glows.
Goat glows. Maybe that's what they're going for.
All right. You want to...
Let's get a whip on this thing. Or try to. Jesse will get one. Oh, man.
So I'm getting more out of the can, obviously. Just
getting
the massive
out of the glass.
Dan out of the can.
Oh, can Dan.
2 can Dan with his cans.
Can.
This thing is such a vibrant, bright, like candied orange, like the big gummy oranges. It's so bright.
Yeah, it's a lot of orange citrus, even from afar.
Yeah, give it the old bumpy.
I smell mango.
Yeah, this smells fantastic. It's so pleasant.
It's much more concentrated and funneled coming out of the can.
I get a slight like a little bit of a pink bubblegum.
I can see that. I was thinking a little bit of confection sugar, like Bazooka Joe or something. But yeah,
See, that's much more translating into orange Kool-Aid for me,
yeah.
especially out of the can.
Man, this thing is so nice to smell.
Almost a little orangina
Yeah.
kind
Okay.
of scent, right?
Maybe a little tang in there, if you will.
It smells like it's going to be sweet and
Tangerine.
juicy. I know you can't smell sweetness, but
You sure you can't, Dan? Well, you can smell whatever you like. No one's shackling anyone. Yeah, open your mouth.
open your mouth while you do it. I smell colors.
It's so awesome.
Shout out to Joe.
Smells like candy cigarettes.
I smell colors. Dude, I don't know if I've ever hoped like the flavor translated more. Like I just really hope this thing just.
I'm very much salivating.
Me too.
Let's get
I
into
hope
it.
it's more than just orange.
So let's do it.
Yeah.
Come on, puppy. Cheers.
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 Mm. Oh my goodness.
There's maltiness to it.
There is, but it's welcomed.
Yeah.
It's not. I think that maltiness, that malty backbone, plays really well with that juice factor. Because like much like the nose, at least in my can, that juice factor is really just prevalent on the first sip, and it's like juicy throughout to where I'm kind of doing the old puckering up kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's all the orange in the world.
I think there's
orange
hints of like orange leafy and then hop bitterness just kind of in the background hanging out. It kind of on the upper part of the palate and just swirling around all that juicy sweetness. That's what's breaking it up for me. It's really tasty.
Yeah, I think it starts off with a bit more of a like it's kind of a mellowed out orange. It does kind of have like that like it's like a kind of like a bread that has almost like a little bit of a powdered sugar or something with it.
Powdered toast, man.
But then coming on the back end, you kind of get more of that citrusy bite with the bitterness.
So it almost comes off like some toast with some orange jam.
Mm-hmm.
And confectionery sugar sprinkled on top.
Yeah. Like I had some orange jam, like you had to go to the diner and they got like all the different jams in the single serve.
Smuckers.
They had what's that?
Smuckers.
Yeah, like Smuckers. But they had the orange jam, but it actually had it was almost a little bit bitter. Because it actually had like bits of orange in it, like the orange peel. It was pretty intense.
That sounds good because I do get a little bit of pithy orange peel coming through now, just slightly drying on the back of the palate, but man, it's welcomed.
Do you think the body's a little thin for 8?
I don't know if that's for me the carbonation kind of breaking it up, making it seem a little thinner than it is.
Yeah, it's got a little zip of carbonation, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think that might be what. At least when you said that, that's immediately what I thought of. I was like, oh yeah, I guess it is a little light. But then when I think about it, I think it's that carbonation breaking it up. Otherwise, it would be, I think, pretty appropriate.
This almost has like a 2-part, like it's kind of got like a separation to it.
I feel like this thing wants to be a triple almost. There's the aromas and the flavor, and then I just think it wants to just explode into that triple category, but it's held back. This is a really well done beer.
The separation I get on it is that fizzy, like wet feel, and then there's kind of this chalky, fluffy, like cloudy palate. So it kind of does like this kind of 2-part separation with the body feel. which I don't know. It's kind of got a thin, but it's also got a kind of a medium.
Right,
feel to
right.
it.
Well, I mean, the mouthfeel is definitely smooth. Mouthfeel is smooth, no doubt, but it's got that zip of carbonation always
Yeah.
just dancing on the tongue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, all day, if I was chewing Bubble Double, took a sip of orange juice and orange Kool-Aid, like some concoction of that, but then like sticks of the orange in there, that's what I'm getting all wrapped up into one.
I feel like you just figured out their recipe. And they're like, damn it.
I may have.
You may have.
Modest Man just showed up at Kettlehead one day with like
Yeah.
a box of pixie sticks and orange Kool-Aid packets. Fucking rock, baby.
Like, you guys serious? Like, yeah.
Now,
We
some
don't-
things they put canned on dates on, and some things they don't. They didn't put a canned on date on this one.
No,
know.
yeah. Mike, what's your date?
It's kind of scrunched together, but it looks like 10/27.
Yeah,
23.
mine too.
You guys got a date on yours?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I got nothing.
What'd you pay for yours?
Me?
Anybody?
Oh, I paid, I want to say it was 20 and change, I think.
For
For
a
this?
4-pack.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you got a
for
4-pack.
I got a 4-pack. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I bought a single can. I think I paid $7 or $6.50. It was $6.50 or
Okay.
$7.
I paid $5.80 for the can.
Okay. I think
Which
it's
is
worth
crazy.
it all day long.
'Cause You're in New York and I'm here in New Hampshire, right down the road from these.
That
Go
is.
figure.
We've got those New York discounts on beer, I guess.
Yeah.
I honestly, I think that's worth the price all day long. I really enjoy this beer a lot.
We haven't had as many Kettlehead beers as Bumpy, nor the frequency of available drops we don't get. We just started getting them.
It's our second drop, pretty much.
It's our second drop. A couple months ago, we started getting drops. They worked out some things with some bottle shops here and distributors, and thanks in part to us and other people too. Willie Cleaves and James from One Stop.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, and ultimately it goes back to Bumpy here for hooking us up with Kettlehead, introducing
Never would have
us,
known
and,
about him if it wasn't for him.
Absolutely. So I digressed. What do you rate it? Because for me, for the Kettlehead beers I've had lately for the IPAs, this is one of the tastier options that I've had.
It's really good.
Like it's well balanced. It's not too malty. It's not too sweet. It's not just kind of blah. Whereas like I had the little pulpy or whatever,
Mhm.
and it was okay. I just didn't really.
Reunion. You guys got to get that one.
It was okay, but
I think like this drinks where it's like, I don't want a triple. I want this. This is hitting it for me. This is like that end of the night sipper I want. This is really good. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Okay. Bumpy, do you remember, how does this stack up against the original goat for you?
How does it stack up against the original goat?
Yeah.
It was a year ago.
Now, was it Kettlehead or Modest Man?
On a night much like tonight. Was it Kettlehead?
Yeah, was it Kettlehead or was it Modest Man?
That's a good question. I don't actually remember.
Well, never mind. Forget I said anything. What do you rate it?
Tell you what, yeah, go to rate it. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, so
I've got.
it was.
Is he frozen or?
I think he's frozen.
Oh, are you guys? Hello?
Yeah,
Hello.
you're there now.
Hi.
Hello.
That was weird. Hopefully my internet doesn't go out. They like to do updates late at night. It's weird.
This is
Real quick.
AI Dan.
Modest Man made their variant at 8.5 ABV last year. Or no, this year. Someone just checked it in.
So Modest Man does one too?
November 10th. So Modest Man has one.
Oh, okay.
And then Kettlehead does one. Had one. People are checking in this beer under Go.
Oh, the wrong
Not the
thing.
original.
Okay.
So last year it doesn't say anything about the hops. It says hits with a heavy haze, wave of citrus, soft, ripe tropical fruits, tangerine, cantaloupe, melon, just a hint of pina colada. So that must have had like Sabro in it last year.
Maybe.
I know that I
Melon.
really enjoyed last year. I know that.
Okay. Yeah, this one is
Much
Valencia
like-
orange terpenes, CITRA, MOSAIC, and NECTARON. So, I mean, that's why you're getting all the orange. Did you say what the rating was, or did I keep butting in?
No, we kept saying things. I'll go ahead and rate it. I'm going to give this a 4.45. I really like it a lot.
Oh, wow. Bumpy, I know you're getting away from rating beers, but on our show, we rate beers. If you had to put a number around it, give or take.
Yeah, I'd probably end up landing right at where Mike is, because I'd be kind of stuck between giving this like a 44 and a 45 out of 50. So 44.5 would kind of work out.
Yeah, I'm sitting at a 4.3. Not quite like a 4.25, but 4.3. The only thing that maybe would change this or bump it up for me, I think, I love the taste profile. I think maybe I'd like a little bit thicker body. But then again, I really like that carbonation. I think the carbonation works well. It breaks it up. You know, it's not your typical sweet juice that just
Right.
It's just like hops broken down in liquid form, you know, with a lot of these beers. This
That's
has
beer.
got a little bit of everything going for it, working for it. So I appreciate it.
I like it a lot.
It's kind of simple. It's
Well
kind
done.
of simple. You know, it's not like you're in there like, oh, I think I'm getting like pomegranate. I think I'm getting banana. I think I'm getting, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of citrusy. And
Yeah, nice to have once in a while. Like it's a simple beer for simple folk.
but it works
Like
very
us.
well. It's
Yeah.
flavorful. Nonetheless, you can go back to it over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So
That wraps it up.
simple mix.
I am so glad that we got a chance to drink this, and I'm
Me too.
really
So glad I got 3 more of them in the fridge.
wow. Hey, I'll take one.
You could have had one tonight. And a moon rover.
Hey, I'll leave my truck unlocked. Yeah,
Moon
no,
Rover was made by
I'm really pumped. We got a drop of some of these beers, and
Yeah,
the fact that we could line it up and actually do another review with Bumpy here, especially with the Kettlehead beer.
Absolutely.
It's
Yeah,
only
I was
right, so.
amped to do it. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. For introducing us to Kettlehead and for doing this tonight, man. This is great.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for existing, I guess. I don't know.
Oh,
Thanks to Joe.
Only until December 31st.
Because I look for your guys' channel because of Joe. Shouting you guys out so much.
Oh, yeah. All
right on, man. Well, this is great. This has been fun.
Yeah.
Well, good thing we mentioned Joe. That nerd can get fucked.
We can always get fucked.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So down in the description below, we'll link up Bumpy's channel, and for us, you can hit up the link trees. It'll set you on your way.
It will.
To social
Every
media
brand.
dominance with us, and it'll be good.
I'm also doing frozen pizza reviews now too. So
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that later too. So
are you gonna get on me about the Red Baron? I didn't cook it right.
No,
Come on.
no.
I told me fucked up with the Red Baron.
They're all being
anyways,
cooked.
thanks for watching.
Thanks for enjoying. Hey, thanks for watching a complete episode of Beer Review with us.
Hello.
Oh, 20 minutes later, we're here. We're here doing it just for you.
It's well worth it. Every minute good.
Listen.
Oh, we're zooming now.
December 31st. You've been warned.
It's the Mike Show.